our guest is here. Please, as soon as he comes in, we welcome him in our usual grand style. I beg una send him lots and lots of hearts. Okay, all right. Everybody ready? We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome. You don't say whether you want you don't disappoint you don't change your mind, say no, coming again. No.
So I say I not be look my time.
Ah,
so
okay.
as you tap me, so then I the rush now for go up.
Okay. And what I don't talk we see that day you say now 5 p.m. Cameroon time. Yes.
Yeah.
How the weekend go?
Great. Very great. We're preparing to go for Stifler's show too. So after this, we are heading for a show.
Oh, okay. And then we'll not keep you no, but you don't come late for also you will stay late more.
No problem.
Okay.
That one is wait small.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Some people don't come or they don't wait to so they don't see you. Don't tell see me and Pancho, so they go there. But maybe they'll come back now when they see your face. Yeah, we had more viewers. Yeah, maybe they'll come back now when they see your face. I know, right? Okay, so welcome again, and everybody. Thank you, everybody who is watching us right now. I hope more people will join us shortly. But today, our guest is a very special artist. He is based in Dubai, but he's a Cameroonian, and he's currently in Cameroon to promote this new album. So it's an honor for us to be one of the people, one of the shows that you're promoting your album on. So normally, whenever I start the show, I ever tell the people, they say, okay, the person coming on is this. But sometimes I do the introduction, like I end up saying more about the person, and then when the person comes in, then you get a lot of new things to say. So I'll leave for you. You tell us about. We start by telling us about yourself, your real names, if you want to. Your artist name sounds like your real name, so tell us your name, where you come from, and where you're based, and all of that.
All right, Glam Queen Pancho. It's a pleasure being here with you guys. Thank you guys for having me here and for having me on your talks. So for those who don't know who I am Skiezy Ayenkea, which is my artist name, but my real names are Tadrenyoy Bernard Ayenkea. So I'm like the heir to Bernard Fondon.
Okay. I know that name Skiezy. I was like, is this a real name? No, I don't think so. But Ayenkea sounds like a real name.
Ayenkea is my real name. Yeah, Ayenkea is my real. So I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, spoken word poet, A&R, artist manager at times. Yeah, and a passionate of hip hop. So I'm always around.
Wow, that's nice. My God, I didn't even know that you do you said poetry, right?
Word poetry, yeah.
Spoken word poetry. That's another. Yeah, I know a few people who do that. There's Sandy Nyanga Sandy, and this other guy, they call him Pen Boy. Wow, I've never known. No wonder you're such a good artist, because you know how to play with words, and then you know how to write your own songs and all that. So before you came on, we had 2 of your songs. We played 2 of your songs from the Guasang.
Yeah.
The one, Guasang, and then also the one about your mom, Mama, the song dedicated to Mama. So yes, those 2 songs, I always watch them. They really touch my heart. So Pancho. Yes. So before we today we are the goal is to review the album, the new album. Like we picked out about 3 songs that we're going to be reviewing, and also you talk, you tell us about the songs. Pancho also did his own little review of the songs. You tell us about the songs. So sometime during the show, we will try to sell the album. Like I told you, it's not a guarantee. The last show we had, we sold some magazines, and we were fortunate that one of our good two of our sisters were watching, and they loved the magazine that we showcased, and they bought it. So I'm just praying that somebody should at least buy this album today, even if it's just one copy, just to support you. At least the good thing is that Glam Media, we already got our copy, so no matter what, you at least you saw something. Yeah. So before we go into the album review, I have just about 2 questions to ask you, and then you tell us, and then Pancho will take over from there. So how do you come up with like what inspires you? Because I wanted to ask you who writes your songs, but now you already told us that you write your songs. So what inspires you? How do you come up with your lyrics and stories that you share?
Okay. First of all, I'm a literarist. Yeah, because I read literature in English, then I did a minor in performing and visual art. So you see, art has always been my thing, and the reason why I do is also because of the art that we do. So the drill came about to me like during a conflict, like a conflict on the media between 2 generations, and it was mostly on the French blogosphere, because on this space we have the Anglophone blogosphere, and then we have the Francosphere. So it was this thing about the newer generation getting into fight with those of my generation. And then in between this fight, it was always like, okay, the older generation always want to stay with the boom bap style of doing music and rap music, and then the newer generation is like, no, we need to move with time. That is why we are doing drill music now, and with drill music. So in between this fight, so I sat and I thought about something, like, instead of getting in the middle and trying to tell those of my generation that, hey, you guys need to understand that this is a sound, this is their generation, this is their time, and you need to move with the time. As the time moves, you need to move. So that is how actually the drill came about. And then the drill is at 3 levels. The drill is a sound, which is a popular sound. I bet Pancho will know about that. The drill is sound. Aside being the sound, the drill again has like a literal meaning. That's a dictionary meaning, which means to inform and to educate. And then the drill again has to do with digging, discovering. So now, what do I come about with all of this? I needed to reinvent myself. I needed to discover and bring in something different from the usual me that everybody knows. So I had to come up now with the drill. Now, coming up with this drill, I needed to stay at that level of lucidity, that is informing and educating. Still, that's the drill. Still, that's the drill. And now making now those of my generation to understand that this is just a sound, and we can still use this sound and pass across those messages that we pass on a boom bap beat that you guys think that we have to do it. And what better way of doing that by doing it myself and doing it on those instrumentals. So now, on building this thing now, what came now through my mind now was, okay, I'm an African. How am I going to do my own different?
Exactly.
Now something comes to my mind like, okay, now you need to fuse it with Afro sounds. That's why if you listen to the drill, you'll find me fusing the drill with makossa, like you get in Tostara, where you get some makossa percussions and some.
Yes, I did. I did.
You also find yourself in Congo. In Congo, like in Berry, you hear some of those instrumentals are part of rumba. And then now you are also going to find Amapiano. If you listen to a song like Get Back Up, you are going to get Amapiano in there. You see? So that is how we tried now to dig, to discover, to drill very hard and find something different.
At least something that can work for both generations. and something that can also go. Yeah, okay,
Exactly.
that was good.
So
That
that
was good.
any generation that gets on my project will find something for
Something,
themselves.
there's something for everybody there. Yes, yes, and
Yeah.
that's true though. That's very true. And one of the things that always, why the reason why I ask people what inspires them is because there are a lot of people that want to do stuff that you do. Maybe they see somebody doing something and they just
Yeah.
lack that inspiration. Sometimes you have the inspiration around you or just in front of you, but you don't even
Yeah,
know
for
it until you listen to another person tell you how theirs came about, and then you're like, oh, so the carton way if you start to write song about them, you start looking at the box
yeah,
now deeply and start coming up with different things that you can use to do that. So thank you for sharing.
yeah,
Okay, Pancho, you
yeah.
can I think you guys can start with a review of the songs, the few songs that you came up with, and then we can continue with the questions after the review.
Shout out to Skiezy, even though I like to say Skiezy, but usually I pronounce it Skiezy. But
No, you
but
that
anyway,
yes.
I always and I think you used to have the name before. Was it Sky Daddy, right? You used to call it Sky
Sky
Daddy
Daddy.
before.
Sky Daddy.
Voila.
Yeah.
Most times I always like to relate like
It's
Skiezy
kind
and all of that. So
Yeah.
Glam Media, as we're saying, I will not just go directly to those songs. Just give me some little time, just some
all
few
right.
minutes.
Mhm.
Let me also talk about yes. So I even felt like let him talk too much. That he started saying some things that I might want to say now. We feel like he already opened up on them. I thought that it would be left to me to spill those secrets,
Okay.
then let him say some other few things.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
the thing is, as he told us, he did a literature in English in UB, and I kind of relate a lot to his lifestyle, because it's like the same part that I lived. Because he grew up in Bonaberi, and it's in Bonaberi that I also grew up. Like I spent most of my life in Bonaberi, and I also went to UB just like him, and I also did literature just like him. So most of the things
Wow.
that he's doing are the things I really like just connect to easily. So
Okay.
he's an artist that is very intentional, and he has been here for a very long while. Like if we are looking at those people that we can say encyclopedia that have watched generations switch from one to the other, he's one of those people that we can actually put forward to narrate the stories and how they actually happened. So
Yeah.
For
when it
sure.
also comes like to projects and to music, he's also someone that's very intentional. He's very intentional when it comes to music, and from his few projects that I've listened to. He had The Chase, I think The Chase in 2018. He later had Kimanka, which was more culture oriented, like because he's also a cultural ambassador. He's from Saw people they don't play.
Yes, yes. That's how
They
I
play.
see it, actually.
Yeah, remember the last time we were
And
talking about
so,
how with Dimitri, yeah, and he was telling us how some people they don't play with their culture, and he dedicated a whole
yes.
album, Imanka, which was paying tribute to his tribe. Then as versatile as he's someone who can do a lot of stuff, not just rap, to sing. That's how he came with a project called
And,
which was more R&B. It
oh,
was more
I'm not sure if
R&B
you can hear
oriented.
the problem.
From the heart, and that's where you actually find is easy who's not only rapping but can also be very melodious. So then that was before he came with that drill. Now that drill goes far from the R&B that he was doing, and he actually sits comfortably on a vibe that is common with the new generation. So that's how this project came about. And talking about that drill album, I actually went through, and it is a 10 tracks project, and I must confess that it is something that people really have to go and listen to. It is an era where drill has taken over the world, and everyone is trying to do something. Like almost every Cameroonian artist now is working on a drill song or a drill project. We saw Jovi doing some just way back on his projects and even on his album. We have Skiezy, we have Free Boy Lama, all of them are working on drill projects. So when talking about, as I'm talking about the album, I will not really mention all the tracks so as to pull people to go and also watch, because I will talk about the tracks that really marked me on the project. And I want to start with the very first song, which I would like to ask a question to Skiezy, because it says berry. It's berry, and I know that in Lamso, because I know a little bit of Lamso as someone from the Northwest, I know berry means thank you, and at the same time, berry is Bonaberry. It's short form for Bonaberry. For those of
339.
I thought that berry means thank you.
Yeah, berry means thank you, and then I'm also from Bonaberry.
Oh, okay.
So we refer to Bonaberry as berry for those of us that grew up there. So when I saw the berry, and then the code beside it, the nerf and all of that. So yes, so like I was really like impressed by the song, and that's what I really want. It's good that you have actually opened up on it, especially that there was a line which says, "No, they play with picking for Bonaberry," because those of us who have been in Bonaberry have actually had some kind of a street experience. So when you have met guys of Bonaberry, you know what you're starting against. Then secondly, we have the song Toast featuring BGN. I don't know if that's how to pronounce it. BGN Glam. I don't know if you have that, you can play it. Because you have Toast, right?
Hold on, let me check. That's what that I've been looking at the song since you started talking. I've been trying to put them together. Hold on.
Yeah. I actually went through Toast, and then I was talking about Makosa.
Okay, Toastara.
Yeah.
There is the
powering on.
You know the Charlotte Bango Konkai Makosa song.
Okay. Yeah. Let me do
yes,
that.
There is a sample of Konkai Makosa, and I'm thinking all of it.
Let me do a little bit. I just played a short clip.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Toastara.
Yes,
for those who know.
Ayenkea.
I like the way you always start when you call your name.
Toastara. Make we toastara. Toast.
When I hear that background, Makosa.
Toastara. Make we toast if you be Matara. And okay if you be Mona, cause you be Matara. Life be easy, so why we no go the waka? That's so dangwa molo where so block by block the foundation go reach for us. So never give up when you headed to the top. We never gonna stop. We bleeding sweat and blood and pure like monk.
Okay. I just give a small
Just teaser.
Don't Caesar. But you hear that I should no for background that
yes. Charlotte Bango,
Yep.
Hip hop actually started from all of this sampling, so it is amazing seeing that the culture is not dead. There's still people out there doing it like that.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Then there's also Zed. We have Zed featuring a Blueprint Hakim on the song.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to play that. I actually like that so much. There were so much bars that people dropped there. Like it felt like an off license, So I want Glam to play a letter to that, because that's actually one of the songs that moved me a lot in the project. It's rare seeing people pay tribute to the people that they love, and I was really moved by it. Most fathers don't actually get appreciated that much, but for you to do that for your own dad, it's a lesson to all the males out there. So Glam, please give us letter to that. This was very emotional. I like.
Okay, give me 1 second. That particular one, for some reason, is not highlighted on my side. So hold on. I have Mola remix and I have Tostara and Berry. Okay, letter to dad. Let me get the link for that one. Okay, do you have another one that you can do the review, and then while I get the letter to dad ready? Because that letter to dad, I don't know.
There is Mola.
Yes.
There is Mola. Actually, that's also
Mola
very
and then
impressive that I
Mola
like from the
remix.
project. Mola featuring PC. Actually, the remix. Mola
Yeah.
remix featuring
Good on my
PC.
finder.
That should be like the second track of the project that I also.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
PC's delivery on the song is just amazing. It's
Smoking.
crazy. It's crazy.
It's
And I would
smoking.
like to ask I'd like to ask Skiezy, I don't know, what did you actually mean by molar on this song? Do you mean molar as in molars, the teeth that you are keeping a
Yeah.
smile, or molar as in some kind of a
Smile.
hood
I'm keeping
name? So you meant the molar as the
yeah.
okay, keeping a smile, right?
Yeah.
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 It's
Keeping a
also
smile.
very catchy. The rhythm is very,
Yeah.
very catchy. I also like that very much. Glam Queen, do you have that?
Yeah.
The which one? Mola or the Mola? I have Mola remix. That's the one that I have. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Yes, play it, please.
Okay,
Play it.
let me play that Mola remix. That other the letter to that I've tried playing it, but it's not coming up. So let me do this one. And that letter to that is one. In fact, that's my favorite one. All right, let's start with Mola.
Aye, Ayenkea, mola to mola. Aye, mola to mola. Ayo ye moment. Say, I'm a very city soldier. Man, I thought that I told ya. Hold the flag for my city. On top of the mountain, you already see me. Man, we're born never fall. Always here standing tall. Always giving my all. Oh yeah, I'm feeling like tall. Give me the hammer. Pull out my kizami too. I go hammer, hammer. No give me a safer. We the work that I put in that $1. No tell me nada. I'm a force to it. Calm music, no the ball. How they at the star. Heading for the sky, shooting for the stars. Elevating myself to.
Okay. Don't no. All right. So Pancho, go ahead.
Anyway, you don't
Why did you?
you don't cut the boo. You don't cut the boo because you know that the best part, like one of the best part is towards like that end is actually the part where we all have really love to listen to that the part where Beastie
No, if
gets
I
in
play and then they know one go buy
but
the
I
album,
would
listen and all.
yeah I would
If
like
I play and then they don't already get artists, so they know one go buy the album.
You be why DJ? After that DJ went after the there's time for beat am.
so like I thought
That
Mola
was sell
actually
out.
has Mola actually has the original. He has the original song, and then he has the remix.
Yeah. Mix.
Yeah, that's the remix that I have. The letter to that, Patrick, do you have that? Are you able to play
Jerry
that?
also has mix
Oh, actually,
on the
what
back.
would it go for? Yeah. Okay. No, Skizzy, you be able to play that
No, I
letter to
cannot
that.
play because
Yes.
Okay. Skizzy go play am for we because the link when me I get I don't transfer am from my other phone. You need to recognize the phone, so you need to play all the song them. Because the song
Okay.
the one I buy and they for my phone. That one I get all the song they let me play because it take me to the link I buy and they. But I don't send the link now for here. They say don't cut them because if it's at the chair for at the chair for pump the album. You reckon give me one man buy and share am for $10. So it block am. So you need agree mark. You need get out. But if I pick up for my phone and get out and I use my phone, so make you play that one.
Daddy was always there for me, no matter the type. Though not physically, cause he was out walking his hands. Day and night he work hard and make sure he provides. At the front for the family, so they all survive. His sacrifice came with a price, he even failed his wife. I'll talk about the good deeds and let's keep it those line. Dad went through hell and back, but still kept his head high. I saw him break from inside, but outside he was fine. A father to many, he answered prayers daily. He raised me into the man you always see. I look into the mirror, his reflection's what I see. My dad is my idol, he's the man I wanna be. In my heart, a special man residing, he's my guide.
All right.
Yes. Before Pancho, I review one more talk about this song. Maybe to a reviewer.
Okay.
This particular one, this is my favorite. Like, I don't play am so much to the point where when you start playing, I dey actually skip am. I dey skip am. I dey pause am. I take a deep breath before I continue because it's very emotional. For me, I lost my dad when I was 6.
Yeah.
So I grew up without him, and then at some point my sister got married, and I got a bonus dad. Then my elder brother too became dad at some point, but I miss that fatherly love, that part where as you talk, say you have a partner, your best friend, and he direct you when you make mistake, he correct you, you know that fatherly love where when you get something you want share on with your papa, you want me be proud of you, you want me, I don't get that. So it just the song the over, like it just killed me
Actually,
when I listen to it. It just killed me.
it's actually one of the most emotional songs of the project, especially because January I almost lost my dad,
Wow.
and when he finally came back to us, I remembered the song, and then I was like, this man almost left without listening to this song.
Wow.
That I wish I had released this song like a long time ago just for him to listen. And this song too came about because growing up as children, when your dad was never around, he was out hustling, always out of the country, or he is at sea working his ass, and then you are home with your mom, and then you only have that motherly love, and then you now kind of feel like your dad is absent. But only till when I now grew up that I kind of, like, at this age, I kind of now understood the sacrifice that our fathers need to take, and nobody actually ever praises them for that. Everybody take away the credit from. So this song was kind of me trying to give that credit to my dad after doing Letter to Mama. If you also listen to Letter to Mama, I will tell you my experience while growing up with my mom to school and all that. And then now with that, we now had a different experience. And then I'm so happy that at last we released this project when he is here. Like,
he's still here to enjoy it.
I can't just imagine it if this project had to pull out and he was not here, like what was about to happen in January. So and then he being for the release, it was so emotional. Like, even when I watched the video of my performance that night, it was crazy. Everybody that was there would tell you that it was one moment where I actually broke up. I break down a little bit because let's forget about that. I'm a G.
I know, right? The song. I mean, after I listened to your letter to dad, because I already knew about your letter to mom because it has a video. So each time that I go to promote you, I always see that video. Because when you did Gwasan, when Gwasan came out, I promoted it. When Letter to Mama came out, I promoted it. So I knew about Letter to Mama. And in the Letter to Mama, you said something about your dad being absent and she was always there. So in my mind, I thought that, oh man, this kind of dads that abandon their family, abandon their children, you grew up only with your mom. Then now when I listen to Letter to Dad and everything that you said, I was like, oh my God, you really needed to do this Letter to Dad because it clarifies a lot of doubt and things that were said in Letter to Mama. Yeah. Thank you so much. That song both songs are very emotional for me because I've lost both parents. So I know for me,
Oh my
it's
God.
just,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'll be listening to them every time I miss them. I'll go and listen to your
Sure.
projects. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you so
No,
much. Thank you for that.
that's
All
the
right, Pancho.
beauty. That's how the beauty about music and art.
Hello.
You- Yeah, and
Hello.
that's actually what I wanted to do with this project. While
Yeah.
working on this project, I was like, I need to do a project that when you listen to this project, you should not be in the same mood that you were before listening to the project.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's a song. There's a hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Pancho, there's this song, this Nigerian song, by
Yeah.
Chike and Mobad, that Egu. There's a part that says that music no need permission to enter your spirit.
Yeah.
That particular phrase like that, it's something that
Yeah.
has always happened, but I never understood it until I heard that phrase. I was like, that's true. When a song touches you, like it just comes
Yeah.
to you, and that's how I feel with this your project. Because even yesterday when I was driving here, because I'm out of town, when I was driving, I was playing it the whole time. I played it when it finished, I repeated it. My son was like, "Mommy, again?" I said, "Yes." And then he said, "Oh, don't only stop it and start crying." I said, "Whatever, I'll play it," because I stopped the letter to that at some point, and then I was crying. And then he was like, "Mommy, are you okay?" I was just, okay. And then I played it back. Then when I repeated it again, he's like, "Don't only stop it again and start crying." So yes, so the project is really nice. It gives me goosebumps. It just,
Yeah,
yeah.
amazing. I'm happy.
I don't
Actually does
know.
that because that's our intention when we are doing art. Because for me, that's why you
I don't
always
know
see
where
me
he.
working on projects. I don't try to do singles. I always want to work on a project because I always feel like in a project I will gather all the emotions and then I drive you through a particular emotion and story while going out.
Okay, that's good. Pancho, go ahead. Your
Uh,
line is breaking.
the sample on the song itself is actually, I don't know where he got that, but that is actually one of the key points of the song. There's the sample of a little kid that's
Yeah. It's just a
singing.
voice that we
So
tweeted
I don't know
it.
if you
We
get it.
tweeted the
There's a
voice.
little child's voice. Yeah.
It's not a child.
Mhm. Yeah, that's actually what carries that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an adult voice that was
I think
the pitch was
tweeted
reduced or what? It,
It's an adult voice that we pitched
wait,
it.
that's not a kid's voice.
It's not a kid's voice.
Wow.
So that's not a
It's
kid's voice.
no, it's not a kid voice.
These producers will.
I'm just saying, well, clap your hand.
I don't
Just
think that part I say they don't carry the way the
Yeah.
English speech. Now it's that.
It's also speaking commodity, yeah.
he became so mad. It means
That's
I'm
what
supposed to pay
artists
the
do.
picking. I'm supposed to pay the picking plenty money now.
Because
I know,
If
right?
I
I
pay
know.
I dey connect am for pikin because see where e be emotional. Like most songs the way don't always be go global for that level way. They be emotional. They
sure.
don't always use pikin their voices. You just like how Terry Nas be do I know I can wait the hear that pikin their voice
You
for back
wanna
like
wanna be, yeah.
it dey make the song dey be complete
Yeah.
different.
You get
Yeah,
it
no. So
different.
again, na that same feeling I fit say na pikin voice.
Yeah.
So as I been talk that the album na actually na ten song album and
hmm
me I still get for do my own. Apart from this, I still owe Skiezy a review. But I go write am. When
Yeah.
I don't finish writing what I dey write am, then I will share am for Glam Media and for my
Love.
Pancho album
Page, yeah.
analysis page.
That's to become.
Yeah, so
Uh,
I really recommend this. Like mostly when people they will come watch the live, whether now or later. But I recommend this particular project. Uh,
mhm.
now the kind project in this way where you hear one song, like you get a whole different feeling, like you dey be carried away by the way
Yeah.
it happen. Then I know
Yeah.
say the producer I don't know them much, but if I forgive them credit because I did DEA, the
Exactly.
Bosca, and then it was mix and master Malaxy group. Like people, they did a good job out here, but
Malaxy group na just Sango Idi and some other guy. So DA the Bosca produced all the instrumentals. Then Sango Idi and his guy, whom they have Malaxy group, a company. So they mix and master. Actually, I mixed and mastered this project 3 times, like with 3 different producers. Like I did it with Glenny. Later on, GA the Bosca did it. Then finally ended up with it because there was something I was looking for, a particular thing I was looking for, mixes and all that, and finally I got it from Malaxy. So what you have now is the final product from Malaxy, and it's incredible.
Wow. Thank you for mentioning that, because a lot of people, like Pancho said, they don't give due credit to everybody that worked with them. There are some people that will give credit only to specific people, but there are other people that did more work and they will never mention them. I don't know why that is, but that is not fair. So thank you for doing that, because Sango Edi is actually a very good producer. Like all the songs that I've listened to him produce and worked on, they are very good, and he works with everybody, you know, with every. So and the fact that he has a company or somebody that he's working with now, I think that they are only going to do better, because for me, I always believe in collaboration and bringing, you know, the forces together, because I know that we grow by lifting each other. So the more they work together, the better, you know, it will be. So yeah, that's good. It's a nice one. I beg my salo some of you follow the way they join later. Yeah. Mercy who Sheila was here, Sheila Tange, Pretty Passy Keep, Happy Pras. How did that welcome more. Thank you guys for watching. Pancho, I don't know what they are people. Pretty Keep. Passy Keep. Passy Keep. Yeah. Oh, maybe that. Oh, yeah, maybe they are people. Okay.
Easy move eyeglass, me see fine face. Now shell like talk.
Ring light, so the light the enter
ring
my
light. Okay. But you see to have there about that ring light, no. That ring light the enter for that. I don't know if they enter your own eye, but they ever enter my eye, so I don't off my own today. I said beg, I know can get headache because of ring light. So I should have now opposite window so that I get natural light coming through.
So Pancho, what do you have to say about the album
next
cover?
Week how we go where
I beg interpret with album cover. Now you be album cover. Now you be Pancho, I beg tell you about album cover.
Yeah. Because you know, an album always begins from the cover, and the cover art. I did the cover art before I started.
First of all, I don't know whether I will be on point. Like,
say,
go ahead.
Come again.
Pancho, go ahead. Network delay for reaching.
Pancho's network has an issue.
I know. Hello, Pancho, you hear me? Hey,
Pancho, don't.
In a year, Pancho.
Today, sorry.
Don't start calling me again for comment section. You better.
At the year, not to wait for year una too.
Okay, if they ask about it's a way to be an interpretation of the album cover, like, and even where the t-shirt we get up.
Pancho, don't go again.
Yeah, Pancho network not die.
Pancho, so
MTN Okay, Skiezy, tell me what to be the inspiration behind the album cover.
All right. So like I was saying, first of all, we started the album with the cover art because I always believe, because like I said, I'm from an art background, so that's how I always look at music. I always look at music as art. Anybody around you that knows me or that communicates with me, you always hear me talk about music as art. I don't just talk about music like something that you're just doing it for fun or for pleasure. That's why like people who do music like arts for art's sake. So the cover art, it was that's my head, right? Just my head.
Yes.
So and the head is where the drill is found, like every information.
Knowledge.
Yes, and knowledge is found inside that head. So the drill started from this head that you find here. And now we needed now to bring out all the informations that are found in this head so that people can decipher and then swim into my world.
Okay. All right. Wow, that's good. Thank you for that. When I see artwork, I just admire the beauty. Like this painting that is behind me, I just admire the beauty. But if some artists come here tell you to a whole story go on for inside your way, we don't even know about that. But me, I just come here, I say, hey, match my blouse, say I'll use that.
Yeah, that is why when it comes to artworks and album covers, your album cover is always very important because it's like a book. That's where everything starts. Yes, that's where everything starts. So when somebody gets that attention from the cover, he needs now to try to like start brainstorming, like what am I going to find? Why did he use this? Why are these colors like this? Why the colors and that and that? Then when he now gets in, it's an album. So we need to have like a story that goes from the beginning till the end, like that chronology.
Thank you.
Some people don't also know how to number like the songs to their albums, because some people, when they are doing albums, they just pick random songs and then they make it an album, which I always say an album is not done like that. Yeah. And once you work on an album, like from an artistic point of view, Pancho will better understand me because he read the art, so he will better understand some of the things that I am saying and some of the things that I usually say even on this platform. Like people always feel like, oh, he's trying to claim, he's trying to be over sabi, he's trying to be this and that, but no.
People for you, very difficult.
Yeah. Someone like me, I'm not just doing the music for doing sake. Everything I ever did in my life is because of the music. I choose art from secondary school because of music. I wanted to learn how to write. I chose performing and visual arts as a minor because I wanted to learn stage movement, how to use a stage. I took a course on public speaking, which was important to me. I took a course in theater arts. Yes, there are a couple of things that you need to know as an artist, which are going to help you in your career and the arts that you are doing.
That's good. We have a question from the audience. Somebody that just joined. Descartes, welcome. Renee, welcome so much. He's asking what genre of music do you do, because this is his first time seeing you. Thank you guys. This is why we do this show, so that people that don't know our artists, we can show them to the world. So thank you. Now you see I'm some new person, don't know you now, he go follow you now, go listen to your music. So he asks,
Skiezy Ayenkea doesn't have a particular genre he does, he just flows with time. Like I always make sure that I flow with time, but the thematic doesn't change. That's the difference now. I flow with time, but I always make sure that my thematic still stays informative, educative, before entertaining. Because for me, entertainment is what comes last. Yes, when it comes to my art. The entertainment I want to provide for you is the last thing I want to do. Most important thing I want to do is to keep you sleep and to change your mood after you listen to me.
And to make me cry.
Skiezy Ayenkea sings. Now Skiezy Ayenkea is doing drill music and drill fused with Afro sounds.
Yes. Yeah, I noticed that you're a rapper and a singer, because when I was trying to put your description, I was like, what should I say? Should I say he's the artist? Should I say rapper? And I just put both. Is it because he
Yeah,
raps
but
and he
he's more of a
sings both?
rapper.
Yes.
Actually,
But he is more of a rapper because the hip hop guy will not let him go. What he's saying there, he's always part of the hip hop family. So
I know. Should I thank you?
the thing is, from the base, I'm a singer.
Okay.
Like 99, 2000, when I started as a singer, you see, and I was more of like singing like R. Kelly.
wow,
Then later on in 2002, that's when I caught up. I fell in love with rap. I fell in love with rap because of the poetry, and I discovered that with rap, I could say more than with
Mm-hmm.
R&B. I could touch
Mm-hmm.
people's heart more than with R&B.
Rappers be
And then
talking too much.
R&B was just a for the girls. And then I did not see myself being like what this guy usually say online. They say that you are singing for the pitos. I didn't want to.
Please, we love romantic things, you know. We love and things.
See, yeah, so I discovered now that with rap I could do more and I could say more. You see, I engage more and I could
Yeah.
be I
I
could
have
be
a
in service of society.
I have a confession to make. I used to listen to rap music. Like sometimes, it depends on the rapper. Like if it's my favorite rapper, like I like Kendrick Lamar, I'll listen to him. If it's somebody that I don't know, I'll always keep it because I didn't like the words and the things that rappers will say. So sometimes it will
Yeah,
come out very harsh or vulgar to me, and I'll be like, "Ugh," I'll skip it. But ever since I
yeah,
started working with Pancho, I took time now to understand that sometimes they say those things, they use those words, but it's a different message that they are passing across. So just
exactly,
listen to it with an open mindset, and then you
exactly.
understand. So that's how I listen to rap music now. You'll see me even singing some of the things and saying some of the things, and I'll be
And then
like,
you discover that rappers always say more. Rappers are very cultured. And like for example, if you listen to my project, if you've not watched some movies, you might not understand some things that I say. If you've not read some books, or if you are not somebody who has read extensively, there are things that I will say that will just fly over your head and you will
okay,
not get it. You see?
all right.
So that's
I
that's one of the power of rap.
I have a question from the audience here. He's asking that since you don't have a particular genre, what is your motivation and your inspiration? And how do you get your inspiration? Well, that's Renee. It's from
Okay.
Renee.
he kind of
Yeah,
He already told
really,
us about that, but
I don't have a particular genre. Right now, what I'm doing is called drill, and it's drill fused with Afro sound. I'm a rapper, I'm a singer. So my inspiration is simply my environment, the society, the people around me, because art does not come from a vacuum. Art is a mirror of the society. So these are some of the things that inspires me to write. And then talking about my productive hour are always in the mornings, like from 6 a.m. to 9, 10 a.m. That's when I can write. After that time, you ask me to write, I'll be struggling and I'll be forcing it. So
yeah,
I have
okay.
particular productive hour where if you give me anything in the space of 30 minutes, I'm done. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Pancho, do you want to take the next question? We have another question from the audience.
yeah. He said, how
About
are you
technology.
making use of emerging to improve your brand? How are you making use of emerging technologies to improve your brand?
Yeah. Right
Did
now,
you
this
did
is
you
a
catch
platform
that?
we are using. This is a platform we are using.
Yes.
The Glam Talk Show.
Exactly.
We are on phone.
Exactly.
We're on
That's good.
live. You see, these are things that before
Social
before we
media.
never had.
Mhm.
Yes, we never had social media. It was all about um, offline radio, TV. But now we have social media. And social media has brought a lot, provided a wider audience platform, and then you can reach. Like there are times that I go on my audio mark, and then I look at some places where they listen to my songs. Oh,
Exactly.
do people actually
Technology.
live here? How come? How come they got my song? How come? You see? Yeah. So using some of these platforms in order to push our brand, to push our music.
Right. Thank you, Renee. Thank you so much for the good questions. We asked most of them in the beginning, so he already answered some of those questions. But thank you, Skiezy, for answering them again for our audience. So we have one last question from the audience, and then I'll just combine it with the one that we have. The last question for you. So he's asking, what does success mean to you as an artist? So I'll combine that with the question that I always ask, like, how, so you've been a successful artist, right? You tell us what that means to you, and then also use that opportunity to give some sort of word or advice for the younger generation that is coming up, in order for them to be as successful as you. So what do you advise them to do?
Success for me is just bringing out quality works, quality art, something that somebody can listen to and then reflect, even if it's just one person. So I don't look at success at the level of millions and billions or whatsoever. No, I look at the number of people I'm able to touch, and
That's true.
I'm satisfied that.
That's true. And any word for our young artists?
Yes. And then now, the word I have for the younger generation is that, first of all, I would like most of them to choose to have good mentors, because some of them got into music without mentors, like those who inspired them. Like, you ask an artist, like, who are the artists that inspired you to start doing music or doing art, and then you hear the type of names they call, and then you're like, shit. You see, yeah, probably because some of us we look at because some of us we look at the arts differently. Yeah, so we always feel like those who are supposed to inspire you are those who are supposed to impact a positive vibration in you, so that you can also expand that positive vibration into the universe, because that's what the universe needs.
To others. That's true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We had one time I was actually talking with an artist, and he told me that his first inspiration comes from, like, he likes to meditate. He likes to meditate. So his first inspiration comes from the universe. That's what he says. He says sometimes when you guys go into your creative mode, you have inspiration from the craziest places. Sometimes you don't even have a specific thing that you pinpoint and say, this is my inspiration. It just comes to you.
It is called a muse. It is called a muse. That particular thing. Yeah. That some people are not able to explain. Yeah. Like the god of inspiration is called a muse.
Yes, yes. So we have one last question from Renee. He's asking, where do you see your career in 5 years? Like, where do you see your career in 5 years? Since you've been into this for 10 years, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Come again?
He's asking his last question before he goes. He's asking, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years, since you've been doing this music for like 10 years now? What's the future? And that also ties with one of our questions that we had for you to ask, like, any future projects. But I was thinking that since you just had this new project out, let's focus on this, and then we'll talk about your future projects when next you come to the show, because you come again. This is not your last time. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah.
So, first of all, the first 5 years from now, first of all, these first years, we need to push the drill. We need to shoot some videos, put out some videos from the project, try to push it around, because I also do festivals. So we'll be out there doing festivals and coming back. And then we also have the next project is already ready. That's what's funny.
Oh, okay. So my bad for not asking about it.
the, the next project is already ready. The next project is already ready. And then like I got already 2 projects that are like the next 1, 2 is already ready, which is like Kimanka, the album.
Wow.
Kimanka, the album is almost finished. Like I'm just left with 2 songs. I'm just waiting on the sound engineer to get through with the instrumentals, and then we'll be done with that. And then it will just be left now for mixing and mastering, and then we are done. So for the next 5 years, we'll be traveling around. We'll be doing festivals and shows around the world, and then seeing what the universe has for us, because we flow with the universe.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I just received a text message from a friend. She said that she came to watch the show, but she's at work, so she wasn't able to stay. She said that she's going to buy 5 copies of your album.
Oh my God!
Oh my
This is
goodness!
massive. This is massive.
Oh my
This is
God!
massive.
Oh my
This is
goodness! Thank you
massive.
so much. And she's telling me to keep her anonymous because she might not be able to buy everybody's project. So I mean, we never even some part was there. She just sent me a message. She said, "I know say I'm going. I will say, Kako, I'll buy 5 copies of the album, but please keep me anonymous. I'm at work."
All right,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Oh
No
my
problem.
goodness. Thank you. Please, anybody in the audience who is interested in buying the album, please let me know. So I'll connect with her. After this, and then she will send me. We have to do like Momo, right? I'll send you the Momo or something. And then because she's here in America. She's in America, so she'll
Okay.
I'll send them. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not
So
stressed. I'm still saying nothing to say.
grateful.
Thank
We are
you.
grateful. Just tell her we are grateful. We appreciate, and we hope that when she listens to the project, she should not be in the same mood that she was.
Exactly. Yeah. She said it's because of that letter to that. She just lost her dad 2 years ago. So she said it's because of what I said about the letter to that. So she's eager to listen to it. Yeah.
Oh la la. Tell Descansa he needs to get the project too. He should not.
Yes, so Rene, I beg come buy me. I can't buy album, Papa. You know that you had our daddy at Talaku. I beg. Daddy at Talaku, I beg come buy me album.
To get the project so that he can
I'll
discover the kind of music we do.
Yes,
because
I'll
if
actually
he doesn't get the project,
yes, I'll put the link there. Thank you so much, Pancho. This we don't catch up without time. We come late. We don't really catch up. So give me closing remarks.
50 days for you. After tomorrow,
Okay.
I don't get problem.
Say if the headmaster will give away, say goodbye.
Hey, those contest go by. That's the plan. That's the goal of this show, is to sell the album. Please, anybody else in the audience, Skiezy, I beg give you the price range is here. Sometimes some of you want buy, but initially if you say money no correct.
Yeah, no. The album is just going out for 5,000 francs on Stillac. So 5K only, and then you have the 10 songs.
Good job. So 5K, please. If anybody is willing to buy, send us a message. Send us. It's a man selling. I said, what see. Show us I beg very fast, bro. I send for you. I beg, I send now. Man, no go send it. That's my only way. Wait, but Skiezy, that thing where you send for me no. I feel open up for my phone. I play all the song there. If I send a person, if you buy through that link, or you go,
Yes, if you buy through the link.
Okay, because I don't try to send the link for the other phone where I use them. Now why don't I know if you get all the song there, because you know play all.
Okay. I see.
So I don't know whether that link that the purchase link or a link to all this. So I don't know. It kind of like it confused me. That way, Mrs. I want take up. Anyway, Renee says send link. You know, I asked them again number 3 times.
May not ask her. Tell you send link now.
Send that now for you. And then also I beg when you want to finish, put up a comment section. Yeah, put up a comment section. Because the fear say my own link will get I figure put a figure said I figure be all the song the way it is. I don't know how my own link the work. But when I click the one where you send for me for my this thing, it play all the song. Then but when I share them for the phone, the other phone in a share. Okay, now in that the link is in the comment section. Hey, Rene, I bet buy like 20 copies. I get you fit. I don't say you money man. Rene, I beg no. Rene, I beg buy 20. I'll cook chocolate salon you, Papa. Me, are you the American? No, I beg you, Papa. Sorry me. Sorry me. I'll cook chocolate salon you. We'll cook chocolate salon you. Pancho, go find white people. Hey, Papa. Hey, no be so. No, be so. Now why that what the tradition go now for just see? You see, I know even no self about Skiezy. Now if this don't cancel, they don't buy album. I beg when I leave and today get to drink wine.
You get to drink wine. Pancho,
I'm just myself. Yeah. He said money is not our problem now. No, I see Guru. That's here Talaku. He's very supportive. He's a blogger too. He's a blogger and promoter. Okay. Very supportive. Yeah, Rene Descartes. Pancho, he go come here. We'll bring him. He go come for Glam Media. He said they way he go come for Glam Media talk show. He said they will come for he go do why giveaway. He go even give me and you want to.
No, the truth is, I'm actually very happy. I'm actually happy. We actually need more platforms like this one. Platforms that are there for community development and community building. We lack this. We lack a platform like this, and we actually need such platform and such content. So I am so happy, and I am so glad what is actually happening with the drill album, because the drill album this is one of my albums that has had a whole lot of reception like ever before. And like everybody around me is positive. Everybody around me wants to get me on their show. Everybody I get to, for whatsoever reason, they are just, you see, and like everybody too is happy with this project. Like Skiezy, you are always supporting everybody, and now this is a time for us to support you. You understand? Yeah, and I'm so grateful that everybody's coming for me the way they are doing. I'm grateful. Thank you very much, Glam Queen.
No, thank you. One of the things I appreciate about you, you are one of those few artists that whenever I promote you, you always reach out. You always say thank you for sharing, thank you for promoting me. Like those little things, like we bloggers, we get a lot of disrespect and insult. Sometimes Glam Media, we don't charge anybody for promoting. Remember what I told you, right? I said me, I do my own. If you touch your heart, you feel like we'll give you anything, it's up to you. I don't have a price tag. So sometimes the thank you that they come back to say is enough, is good. Is what motivates us to keep going, because the
truth is most people in our society today, they don't understand these little things. I just think that is the social media generation. You know, they don't understand socialization. Like if you studied socialization, then you should know what you have to do. You should know your role in the society and how to interact with people. You understand? So there are just some small and basic things that people don't consider. But I just think it's the social media generation, because it has made it easy for them to just get like, for example, picking now for 7 years. If you can comment now for Glam Media, he post, then Glam Queen now respond. Then now if you now say yeah, Glam Queen now, they be made the now. Yeah.
Coach. They don't coach me with social media now. I go look the profile. I say, hey, I don't understand. I go back again. I say, okay. I just leave her.
No. Actually, you see me so now. Person like me so like I don't get some interaction with some picking the way. Finally, time where I be meet up some. I was like, so this is the kid that was talking to me like, really? And then I catch one, so I catch someone, so I do what they do for Berry. I was now
Pancho never talk say he get rendezvous one or two people they will get to meet on them for real life face to face. Then they go and because it's crazy. As a person catch me on social media, so I go look at profile. So I say, well, anyway, I don't know what's away Dave. I don't know what to go on with it. I'm not the person's problem. I just leave you alone. Yeah.
I was like, until Sunday, I come for social media. I just can't say, I beg. What my mommy last born, they born you for 1993. If no say they never born you at least so 1993, man not try.
You get to that explore a family story. Me they understand play with it before. No, but anyway, I don't blame. You know what? Truly speaking, it's not. I don't blame some of these kids that talk rudely to the elderly on social media. Sometimes that the elderly people they too define them because if you think say you be an adult, you be big or mature person, you go about interacting, not be only interacting like quarreling, fighting, insulting people here, dragging people there, trolling people there. That picking there when they want come for you, they don't care your age. They go cost you blue black. They go move you head to toe. And the reason why that picking be cost me now because I be talk say he cost some girl. They make a post about a girl. He can't cost the girl. Then me I can't say how can a woman be saying that to another woman? They say dirty for rice. I go. So that's why I thought say dirty for rice. He vexy. Because for you now, he look and say, okay, I quarry me say the cost person. Why me try the cost you? So things like that, I don't let my lesson. If you don't want me, they cost you, no cost person. No cost person. So I know it cost me any money again. They cost you. They see when you talk.
You see and say finally, say even the anger we don't vex. So that way you finally can see that person offline. You should again look and say, well, which a boy even do say for the one.
No, but see that they cost me. Look at me.
Say, but now person say,
yeah. I know what many man cost me.
Okay. Plenty people they do it. People they be very confident. People they be very confident when they type for that keyboard. The way you meet up there for real life, like people they maybe they shy, they don't get that kind of heart, they don't get that kind of thing. Then. So now when you come meet up, you look again, say, if I want to start for you now, I will start now. I will start video one for which kind of place. So like you just like
like thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Sheila. Oh, my sister from the UK. I get my sister from UK.
Most times when people they talk only so you always get that tension. But I believe some people in the way when you meet up at face to face, the way on a discussion, it change plenty things and like it change the way on the sitting them. I remember sometimes I did for Bonaberry.
Sure.
I live in Bonaberry, I take some my one man, I just want to see 2 boats to the Jokam bus. I want to ask that woman say, now who send them in? He just point hand in that gram. I want to look at see Skiezy, don't send me some 2 boats to the Mateo. I say, ooh!
Mala, you serious?
I want to tell you
okay, I wait my own. I wait my own. I don't know how you send a mail.
No worry. I get people they come at us. When the person will come or when Madame they come, you go receive your own.
Send me 2 bottles, Gino. But you then at Dubai now. You be based in Dubai, right? You be based in Dubai.
Yeah, no problem.
Ma, just confirm I'm again. You be based now in Dubai now.
No, for now, I'm back home.
Okay, you don't move back to the year. Okay. All right, good. So I want to say if I come to fine.
Yeah. So
I maybe keep work with Pancho. Yeah, that my Pancho. They say you over no plenty thing for music. About not taking work with tea.
You say?
I said my Pancho. They say you over no music thing that ben when I keep taking artists on. I take the key work with tea now.
No, Pancho na my guy. Pancho na my guy. Okay.
Pancho na my guy. If you not know what I don't learn for Pancho, even about American music, the way me I did for America, I don't believe. So then now so they play someone aside the share my mom at the talk at the explain and saying that this and this and that. Why I learn only for you.
You see, Pancho, I don't doubt because he read the art. When someone reads the art, his mind is supposed to be open. His third eye is supposed to be open. So he has that artistic third that when he writes, and then you read what he writes, you always feel connected to every diction that he is using. So it's great. But it's actually a blessing to this industry because most of the bloggers or most of the writers are not from this background. So that is why you find less content and more of screenshot, gossip.
Yeah, they call it recycled material.
Yeah, recycling from left to right and all that. So if you count the number of people then where they actually sit down, so they write, so you read, and so you say, okay, you get Pancho, you get Tino, and you get next thing. That's it.
It makes sense.
The rest now just people they do their own thing them for their own way. Why? Because they're not for their own level. They know if you go past.
Pancho is too much.
You know if you expect from them.
Thank you, plenty. Thank you, plenty. My sister from UK too just joined. He said thank you for. I tell you, he said thank you for promoting your own. Please continue. Well, thank you, Sister Lavette, my sis from the UK. She's here. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you to everybody who watched us today. Renee, I bet we still were there at 20 copies, so or you want to put that to 50 copies, so we need to deny, Papa. We need to deny at all. We need to deny. Any copies where they don't move you, I beg anybody else. Hey, Dr. Una conchimano camo, Skiezy, Dr. Joy Devi. Dr. Joy, buy album, Papa, support your brother. This is some people there. Buy album, 5K. I beg, Papa, 5K only. Even a one copy. Represent your tribe. Yes, yes.
Just play Berry. And they listen to Berry.
Okay.
And then now they start decide now whether they pay more.
Okay. Where my pin on can take you there phone
when they listen to Berry, they pay more. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, I beg player for me. My pin on can say, Mommy, I want my phone. You don't go. Man of it big technology for the modern time. Yeah, no, can't see that. More close to this nice song.
Like hug with a crow, every day I make sure I woke up early. My flow now my battle, like this how I repeat it, my be failing. Man, they want that the drone, they don't want to what, they just want it easy. I'm bringing fire to the soul, I can move anybody when I'm ready. Even myself, I be taking for journey. So, no, the play we begin for Bonabelli.
Now, that, back to them, rascal them. Now we, rascal.
Until it was fussing like it's a boat. Careful when you step it on my toe, cause I'm coming from you with all on my soul. Peaceful like a dove, no. The rich, I'm a liar, you already know. Ra, 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 ra. I go surely buy some my soul. Baby, you can't tell me.
I want buy some my soul.
You can't tell me. Very, you can't tell me. Very, you can't tell me.
Yes, so Gole, welcome since he can rap, he can sing, he's a poet, he's everything. He's everything. Tuna Bonaberi Gele, no wonder you are Pancho on a tight so. Thank you for singing for us. I tell you. Oh my God.
I'm bringing the rain because this not the season. Whoa. I like when I breathe up. Always swimming when I'm on the floor. And I'm when you step it on my toe, cause I'm coming for you with all of my soul. Be so like a no. You already know.
Please, those who are just coming in, I beg when I buy album on a 5K, please indicate in the comment section, we'll send you the link. I beg when I buy album, support our brother, 5K. Una no shame me, I beg. Una no shame for my face, I beg when I buy album.
Beri nyetata ole for Beri. Beri nyetata ole for Beri. Beri nyetata ole for Beri.
So when I really take time sing a whole song for that one, I better waka bona Beri.
So
When I take time sing
yeah.
So
Beri was Glam, Beri was Pancho.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beri Tata,
Beri was
I'll lay for Beri.
Thank you. We had so much fun today. Thank you. I mean, I appreciate it. Pancho, you notice I say sing for we. Pancho, you say I say sing for we.
Yes.
It's a
I'll tell you, excuse me, sir. Can you sing for us? Skiezy, sing for us, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Thank you, fam. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for buying. Renee was still waiting for your copies. Please let us know. I trust you. I know so you will buy. And then that my sister will buy now. Like I tell you, I will reach out to you. Then I'll connect with you for WhatsApp. Send you the money. He say you send it for me. I'll send it for you. Then we'll figure out how to send you the link, right?
Okay.
I don't know how you do it, but we'll figure out how to send out the link. Thank you guys so much, Pancho. Thank you. I never talk about him, Pancho. People they didn't understand. See the way the people they do for me. Now only God will bless you. Thank you, Papa. I know that you have so much going on, but always make time. Yes, he gets so much way to do, but he always make time for Glam Media. I know John know Asafi. In fact, I don't tire me for thank himself. Yeah, me some write book for Pancho. I beg. I write book for you.
You know,
Pancho don't come on hospital. Come show, can't do Glam Media show, but people they know that they don't know. I shot there.
That's passion.
This is my Pancho. No worry. I'll buy you garage. I don't take the way you buy a motor. You pay me, I will buy you garage for your pack and insights. Where's this is a show sweet to no one go. I go film my people. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for checking. Easy going,
guys. Nice being
all right. Good night. Happy weekend. And good luck with your next shows and everything. We'll connect for WhatsApp. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys. Our audience. Thank you now. Bole Cam, Bole Bide, Pancho Simbole, Sheila too Bide for ye. Special thanks to everyone who watched today. I was stressing out about the people that were watching. I was like, oh my God, people need plenty for the Navy watch, but I'm shocked that we had, you know, I mean, we sold his album. So I'm really thankful. I'm so grateful. Thank you all to everyone who continues to support us. Thank you so much. Thank you to my special co-hosts, the one and only President of the Republic of wherever you're the president of. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. All right, everybody, happy weekend. We'll catch up for Facebook and all other places. All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.